Hey guys, so before we get into our next lesson of adding stars and figuring out how to make these craters and all sorts of crazy effects, I just wanted to give you some inspiration and show you some of the things that I've done. So this was just me figuring out colors and trying new paints. And I painted all the planets, and then I decided that I wanted to come back in and add a galaxy around it. And it was quite difficult navigating in between all of these planets. And this is one of those times when I couldn't really work so much wet into wet. In other words, I couldn't wet all of this and then come back in with paint. So when you have a situation like that, and we're actually going to do this at the end, you just kind of work in segments. So I wet a little, I apply paint, and then I pull it out into the next section, and I just keep going and going. And the cool thing about painting galaxies is even when, let's just say I did this section and I kept working over here and this area dried, well, when I come back and start adding, it just creates a galaxy effect. So because you have all of these light, you have dark spaces in your galaxy, so it's a very, very forgiving way to paint. And you can create these incredible things with, really simple techniques. So it's really awesome. So that's that. And then this is one where, once again, I was just trying out colors. And then I had gotten in an order of some white pens just to experiment with some different brands. And so I came back over and just added all these different designs. You're not limited to just stars. You can do all sorts of doodling on your planets. And you can see how I wrote down what I was doing. So this was an indigo from Prima, from their Decadent Pies collection. This was mauve. This was a Jane Davenport apple color. So I like to write down the colors that I'm trying out, so I remember when I move to a painting, okay, yeah, I want that color. So there's some more inspiration for you. This is the same thing. This was trying out different colors, combining colors, and I wrote down each thing that I did. Some of them I added salt, so I wrote down that I added salt. And I love this one. It's my favorite one in the whole group. And then this monster started out the same way. I was playing with colors and playing with my white pens to see how they worked. And then I took out a Sharpie pen and decided to go to Doodletown. And I stayed in Doodletown for quite a long time. As you can see, this one took a while, but I really love how it came out. So I just wanted to show you some different options and different ways. These were all done in my sketchbooks. So just different ways to get inspired and try new things.